So for half-kneeling hip flexor mobs, the focus is on improving hip extension. And in this particular case, we're focusing on working the rectus femoris, which is one of your quadricep muscles, but particularly it's the quadricep muscle that runs all the way from the knee up, crossing the hip. So in this case, to stretch it, we're working the hip extension, but also into knee flexion to put that muscle on stretch. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do it with a wall. It's the best way to learn it. From there, if you want to do it out on a field and you need to do it without a wall, without a pad, that's perfectly fine. This is the optimal way to do it. Okay, so give that front toe about 2 to 3 inches of room to work with. From here, we're going to make sure the knee is right under the pelvis. Same side arm, grab that rear leg. And we're just going to try to keep constant contact with that heel to the butt the entire movement. Okay, from here, some common mistakes guys make is they'll basically crank through the low back or they'll shoot the neck forward. We're trying to keep a stable and neutral spinal posture the whole time. So ribs down, pelvis posteriorly tucked, neutral neck position. So the only movement is actually going to be happening through hip extension. So once we get to this neutral posture, we're extending the hips forward, squeezing the back glute, and that's all it is right there. So it's a subtle movement, but again, once you get to that end range, you're really gonna feel an intense stretch through the front of the hip. Again, common mistakes, just make sure you're not leading with the low back, going into excessive lordotic posture, and getting that stress where you don't want it. So keeping the stress through the rectus femoris, and again, about 5 reps per side.